Hello, hola, hello, bonjour. How are you all? So, in this video I'll be telling you how to learn a language efficiently by using mobile Android apps. So, here I'll be telling you step by step how the Android apps could be used. So, firstly, if you want to learn a language, you could use some given Android apps as you could use Duolingo. So what is Duolingo? So here you will have to firstly register on Duolingo, and once you have registered on Duolingo, you could select a language which you want to learn. So here I have chosen German and some other languages also. So here you could click on these three straight parallel lines and you could get some languages. I have started learning German, some part of French, Danish, Spanish, Korean, Dutch, Russian, Japanese, Yiddish. Yes, I love to learn languages. So here similarly for all those people out here who want to learn new languages, they can use the Duolingo app. Here they can go to add a course and add a new language they want to learn. So once all these things are over, then they could start learning from the basics of the new language. But here there is a catch point. One thing which you should become aware of is that this will not be providing you with the grammatical information of the particular language. So for understanding the grammatical information of a language, you will have to go to their website, that is www.duolingo.com, and then you could use all the grammatical informations which have been given, store and make a Word file, and then you could refer that Word file on day-to-day basis so as to become aware of all the grammatical information of a particular language. Because learning a language without the grammatical base will make you stand nowhere. So you will fall short of words while you will be learning languages. You will not be much confident if you are not having the particular or perfect knowledge of the grammar. So you could visit the website for getting the grammatical knowledge. So here it will be a very interactive session with Duolingo. So the time you will be spending will be very interactive. So the owl will keep you happy. He'll be saying, the owl is not happy today, you are not learning the language, please take out some time out of your busy life to give it to your language learning process. So here it will be a very interactive time which will be spent with Duolingo. So once you have started learning the language step by step, then the next step will be to join a particular community through which you could practice your skills. So as I have learned German, I am practicing it through Bussu, and I am also, when I am running in the international marathons, I go to the people who are of different countries and try to talk or converse with them in their native language. So it boosts my confidence. And when I was on a trip to Ooty, Bangalore and Kannur, then also I found a lot of foreigners with whom I conversed and boosted up my knowledge of the language. So now the next app which you should download should be Bussu. So there are various other apps also available. These are those sets of apps which I use to learn German. So here what difference is that you could do a conversation. So here you could post a particular, so when you will be doing you could either get the premium membership or you could also learn free. So if you learn free, there also you will be getting some conversation exercises where you will be posting your conversation, and then it will be given as an exercise for the native speakers. So the native speakers will listen to your exercise and then correct you. So this will also be a very interactive session with the Bussu family. So here also you could have some various other lessons, and so the brain will become inactive if you just keep on using Duolingo. So to activate the brain, you should also have some other apps. So surf the internet, download as many apps as possible, and then just try to shift from one app to other so that the brain remains active. So now these two apps have been covered, that is Duolingo and the Bussu. And once you have been using these two apps efficiently, then comes the time to improve your listening skills. So here your speaking skills and the grammatical knowledge will be cleared by the Duolingo and Bussu. But now the thing is to utilize your listening skills of the language. So for a particular conversation to be effective, it should be that you will be able to speak as well as understand what the other person is trying to say. If you are just able to speak but not able to understand what the other person is trying to say, then you will be standing nowhere in the conversation. So now is the time to check your conversation as well as listening skills. So for improving your listening skills, you should download this Beelinguapp app. So in this Beelinguapp app, you will be having various stories which will be narrated to you in German or any other language which you prefer. So here you could select the language, and then you could select the language, and then you could select the level or category. In the category, you could choose whether you want science or technological stories, as short stories or novels, cultural stories, popular stories, children's stories, traveling stories, and a lot of variety of different categories. So here you could also set your level, that is, you are a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced speaker of the language. So here you will be having some stories. Some will be paid, and some of these stories will be free of cost also. So you could try the free stories and try to read out them, listen to them, because they will be narrated by the native speakers. So it will also be helping you, it will be nourishing your listening skills, as well as you will be learning a lot of new words while you will be studying, reading these stories. And your interest in that language, in that culture, will also increase. So this was for these three apps have been covered till now, that is the Duolingo app, Bussu app, and the Beelinguapp app. So you could also download as many apps as you want if you have a genuine interest in that language. And then comes the translator. So here I have downloaded Deutsch to English translator. What is Deutsch? Deutsch is German. So German is known as Deutsch in German. So here Deutsch to English translator has been downloaded by me. Similarly, you could download any translator which you would like to have for learning a particular language, Spanish to English or French to English translator, or English to French. So these works vice versa. So here you could convert from Deutsch to English, that is German to English, or English to German. So here you could just go into this translator. Oh, if you are having a tourist in front of you, but because of some nervousness you are not able to get or recall the words, just quickly type what you want to say. How are you? How are you? So then you could translate it from English to German. Wie geht es dir? So wie geht es dir? So you, even if you are nervous and you are not able to get the words at the correct time, then you could use this translator to get those words. So here this translator will be helping you in that thing. And then once all of these things are covered, then comes the time for downloading Kick. And Kick should be used for a purposeful thing, not for just roaming around and seeing some not so useful things. Okay, so what could be done for Kick? So if you go to Kick, you could go to German learning and you could just here I will be getting some lot of messages, so I would like to remove it, as there will be lot of messages again and again and you will be feeling some vibrations. So I just want to convey you the message that you could go to Kick, you could go to join groups, and then on going to join groups, then you could join, you could just type German groups, German speaking, German learners, or French learners, Spanish learners, and then you will be finding some people of common interests. Then on joining those groups, you will be discussing a lot of cultural activities and a lot of other types of things which will be helping in nourishing your language. So this was all for this lesson. I hope this was helpful for you to learn a new language effectively, efficiently, and with a genuine interest. So again, if I want to summarize, then just go to Duolingo, go to Duolingo's website, just use those skills, and Bussu, join the community, give your conversations to them, they will correct it and give it to you. You'll be happy to see their reviews, and then go to Beelinguapp, improve your listening skills, get some vocabulary done, then translator and Kick. So this should be how the language will be learned. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Please share your comments and suggestions. Yes.